Hi everyone, it's me, Charles. We're back, and me and my friend Ian are currently on our way into Washington, D.C. We made a little pit stop in the Arlington Cemetery, which is where we are right now. But we're going to the United Church. It was built in 1830, I believe. And it was one of the first places that I got access to with the real pipe organ. It was one of the first places I ever performed on. It was the first place that I ever worked at as an organist to get paid. So, a lot of really fun memories there. And it was the first place I ever made a YouTube video. So, a lot of firsts at this place we're going to. Yeah, look how beautiful this is in the cemetery. Indeed. Yeah, so we will be there shortly. All the monuments and stuff, all the American flags.
There's the Lincoln right there.
How patriotic.
Truly.
Here we are at the church. Nice, tall, beautiful, old, and in the city. You know, just amongst all the busy city streets here. Let's go inside. So now we're inside the church. It has a nice acoustic, you know. And there is the 1980-something Fuhrer organ from Germany. Go figure, who would have guessed? All right. So one of the cool things about this organ is how like open it is to like the space. I mean, this is the pedal division right here in the big box, and you can see the 8-foot principle of the pedal. And it's like its own little mini facade that's hidden away. And if you come back here, this is the 16-foot sub-bass of the pedal division. And it's fun to stand here while it's playing because you're like, you know? Yeah.
Indeed.
And look how beautiful the stained glass is right here. It's just such a beautiful sunny day. So at the organ, the facade is huge, and it's the 8-foot principle in the facade on the HAUPTWERK. And that 8-foot principle sounds like this. It's beautiful. It fills the room really, really well. So we have a 4-foot principle. 2-foot. And then a mixture. Very broke. I just love how chirpy and cheery it sounds. Here, come up here and show this. Show how beautiful the stops here are. We have an 8-foot Koppelflöte, which is so beautiful. Yeah, and then we have a huge, gnarly trompete. So when you put it all together, that trumpet is huge. It's so snarly. So that was the HAUPTWERK division. Over here is the BRUSTWERK, and you can see all the pipes up here. The Scharff is right there, and it's just ear-blisteringly loud. But it starts with a Metallgedackt, which is so beautiful. And it just purrs, especially when you close the box. It just sits down there and it just purrs. Yeah. Here, come up here, show these two. Rohrflöte 4. Yeah, and then 2-foot Gemshorn to kind of cap it all off. Now, the mutations here, there are 2 different ones. It's only one draw knob. If you pull it halfway, you feel a little clunk. That's the Nasard 2 2/3. You pull it all the way, Sesquialtera. Kind of a cool mechanism. So you can kind of play around with the mutations there, but the full cornet sounds like this. Very big. The mutations on this organ are huge. Yeah, and then that Scharff I was talking about. Get a load of this. So you put it all together. So if I put that in contrast with the principal chorus down here. Overpowers right here, but I brought my microphone, so at the end of the video I'll record something with the mic down there. It blends a lot better. The sound of the Scharff kind of unpleasant up here, but it really adds to the brightness, you know, itself, the sound of the organ. The pedal division starts with the 16-foot sub bass. This is the pipe work that you saw back there. And you know, all of this organ has very few stops, and all of them are so beautiful and do their job so well, except for this one, in my opinion. It's just too quiet. Like, I can't really hold its own. Like, it can't, that's the only 16-foot, you know, flute, and it can't really support the principal chorus. Like, that completely covers it up. But anyway, I mean, it's really beautiful by itself. And if you just have like the 8-foot gedackt and the BRUSTWERK with it, then it works perfectly for that kind of thing. But anyway, the 8-foot Flötenbass, which is a principal. And then a 4-foot octave. So all of those together. Yeah, and then we have a snarly Fagott, 16. Also very quiet. It just kind of rumbles away down there. So you put the pedal principal chorus with the HAUPTWERK principal chorus. You can kind of get the it's kind of your typical Baroque sound. And then you throw the Scharff in there. I'll close the box just for our ears' sake. The and then we add the trompete. Sounds great. So, one thing that I do love about this organ is if you put all the 8-foots together, you do get the most warm, wonderful effect. Down there, in the midst of the wishy-washy acoustic, it just fills the church with the most warm sound. If you had the 4s, and the 2s, and that 2 for Gemshorn really brightens it up. Mixtur. Scharff, pedal reed. Crescendo. It's worth showing if I just put the 8-foot flutes together. Just the 2 8-foot flutes. not dead. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the little Fuhrer organ here in the United Church in downtown Washington, D.C. If you like it, please subscribe and please donate if you want to help this creative work continue. Me showing all these cool organs. We get one last shot of how cool the church is. All this beautiful stained glass. Yeah. Bye.